KHON2, happening now.
Good afternoon from the KHON2 newsroom. It's been a blustery day across the state, so we're breaking in to let you know the very latest. Here on Oahu, several roads are closed at this hour due to poles down, power lines down, or trees in the road. Fort Barrett Road in Kapolei is closed near Farrington Highway because of a pole in the road. HECO says about 2,700 customers are without power there. Kunia Road near Country Club Road is closed because of damaged poles. In Waikiki, Kalaimoku Street is blocked from Kalakaua Avenue to Kuhio Avenue due to a blown-off roof in the roadway. And in town, Kawaihao Street is closed between Ward Avenue and Kamani Street due to a leaning utility pole. There are about 15,000 customers without power on Oahu. More than 7,000 of them are in Makaha. Our Justin Cruz has been tracking this storm and joins us now with the latest. Just.
Thank you very much, Kathy. This is a storm system that we're talking about. It's commonly referred to as a kona low. You could see the circulation, and it's actually making its closest point of approach to the islands now and tonight. So that's why we're going to see the largest surf, the strongest winds, and maybe some occasional sporadic heavy showers. This system is eventually forecast to move and retreat back to the northeast, but that's going to happen maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. And as it does pull away, we won't have as much impacts. And speaking of impacts, we've had quite a bit of impacts, namely the winds across the islands. Now, sustained winds, they've been 20 to 40 miles per hour. You can see 20 for Honolulu right now, 23 for much of Maui County. Swooping in from the north and northwest, more westerlies for Maui County, and then more southwesterlies for the Big Island and Hilo areas. Now, those wind gusts have been significant. These are the wind gusts at this hour right now. 36 miles per hour for Kahului, 26 Kailua Kona, 39 Lanai City, in the 30s just about everywhere else, 23 for Lihue Kauai. But that's not even the strongest wind speeds. Overall today, we saw 43 mile per hour winds on Kauai, 51 over Oahu. Both Lanai and Molokai saw 41 mile per hour winds. Pretty much Maui County seeing those 41 mile per hour gusts. And then on the Big Island near the Hamakua coastline, 51 mile per hour wind gusts. So those winds are strong. They're going to be strong tonight. They're going to be lasting in through tomorrow before the winds start to die down on Tuesday. Overall, the wind forecast goes like this. Sustained winds to 40 miles per hour now, and then Monday down to about 30 miles per hour, and then it's down to breezy levels on Tuesday. Strongest winds now as well as tonight. Let's take a look at some rain because we have seen some scattered showers move through. Kauai is dried up quite nicely, just seeing scattered to isolated showers for Oahu. The heavier stuff was over Maui County earlier today, but that is a quick passing rain band, and now that rain band is knocking on the Big Island's door, just moving over Hobby right now. Waikoloa seeing a bit of shower activity, same with Kailua Kona, and what's left of it in this particular case, this particular rain band will be over Hilo over the next several hours. This system might churn out some more rain bands, so we can't say that the rain is over. And if the rain does move through your area, it could be heavy at times. Now to the surf. Still forecast 40 to 60 footers tonight for the North Shore, 30 to 40 for the West Shore. I have not seen the waves up this high so far today, but again, this is the time that it's going to be peaking. So this afternoon, we could see those 40 footers roll in even through this evening. High surf warning posted for both the north and the west shores, but the winds, they have been howling. Let's check in with Howard Deshefsky, who's live in Waikiki with an update. Howard.
Hey, Justin. Yeah, talking about the winds. We were out here for about the past 20 minutes here. We're right by the Duke Kahanamoku statue in Waikiki. This is normally golden hour when all the tourists and everybody, families are out enjoying the ocean. Look behind me. There's a couple of tourists taking a selfie or two. But for the most part, it is empty out here. There's not a whole lot of people in the water. And, well, we don't have the large surf, but what you do see is some angry surf out there. There are no surfers in. All the beach stands are pretty much tied down. The lounge chairs, so not only the people that rent them on the beach, but of course all the hotels, they got to batten down the hatches, tie everything down, because of course anything that's not tied down could be a hazard. You can see the coconut trees whipping. Speaking of trees, there was a large tree that came down near Paokalani Avenue, just about a block from where we're standing. It actually fell on a pedestrian that was nearby, injuring her, injured her foot. We heard it could possibly even be a broken foot that pedestrian suffered. There's still a lot of people out. People are still on vacation. It's still Hawaii. It's still warm outside, but a lot of people wearing sweaters and a lot of people just kind of looking around saying, wow, because of course we covered Hurricane Lane and tropical storms over the summer, and folks on Oahu probably didn't even experience, at least in some areas, winds that were this gusty. So a lot of trees have fallen by Kapiolani Park, and we want to mention too that at the Honolulu Zoo, there was actually a tree that fell down on one of the bird enclosures, and two birds, they were actually two what they call ground hornbills, escaped the enclosure after it was damaged. They're out there somewhere. They're kind of reddish in the neck. They look almost like a chicken, but they're actually more of an exotic bird. The city is asking anybody that maybe sees these birds, call police, call the zoo, and try to get them back safely into another enclosure. We'll continue to monitor the situation. It looks like a rain squall is heading our way. So for now, we're going to send it back to you guys in studio.
All right, thank you very much, Howard. And now we'd like to go back out to the North Shore, where it's expected to get a double whammy with that huge surf as well as the strong winds. And Manolo Morales has been there all day. Let's check in with him now. Manolo.
Yes, Kathy. Well, if the waves in Waikiki are angry, these waves over here are furious, irate, especially over the last couple of hours where they have really been building. I am at Sharks Cove, where it's been quite an attraction here, of course, when the waves get up. I'm actually going to step away a little bit so you get to see some of the swells that come in, and really been building up to really huge sets. Now, probably the good thing that's happening with the strong winds also is that they're breaking the winds right before it washes over those rocks. So the water, or at least the ocean, has not really come up to the shoreline as much as in other days when there have been huge swells out here. So that's a good thing. Now, officials say this combination of high surf and strong winds is so unusual, which makes it unpredictable as far as how bad things will get. But for now, no major problems, although we have gotten reports of water washing over Kamehameha Highway. We know for one, in a few spots, one of them being on by Waimea Bay over there. So at this point, it's being monitored. No word yet on as far as closing those roads, or at least at this point, they're not shutting them down. Now, in addition to the growing waves and winds picking up, the crowd has also grown considerably here in the last couple of hours, and we've said that conditions are not really ideal for watching the waves, but still a lot of people have been coming here in the last couple of hours. That means heavier traffic, very heavy traffic. In fact, traffic along Kamehameha Highway has been down to a crawl for those past couple of hours. Now, Ocean Safety basically is asking, if you are out here, is to pay attention to the signs. There are those yellow caution tape around the shorelines over here, and the main thing is people to stay on the outside of those caution tape. The Ocean Safety has had to warn some people, a few people just in this area, as far as making sure they've gotten too close, especially by those rocks on the left side of me there, which is too close to the water. So just pay attention to the signs, make sure you listen to the lifeguards, and make sure you stay clear away from the shoreline. We'll of course keep you updated here in just a little bit. Kathy, over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Manolo. And again, as Justin said, that surf is expected to be peaking from about now and into tonight. Now, there were several downed power lines in Kapolei today. As I had mentioned, it cut electricity in the area from about noon until 3 p.m. One pole is still affecting traffic at Fort Barrett Road and Farrington Highway. Nearby businesses closed during the outage. Further down the leeward coast, the surf was building throughout the day. The wind caused a small tree to come down at Makaha Beach Park and blew sand onto the roadway. On Kauai, a downed live power line in Princeville this morning. Several other areas saw similar issues as well. The Department of Water has issued a water conservation notice for all customers in Hanalei, Wainiha, and Ha'ena due to an electrical power outage affecting the well pumps and systems in the area. And the Kauai Island Utility Cooperative is reporting power outages throughout the island due to fallen trees and downed power lines. As for Maui, wind and rain in upcountry and Kihei, many pockets of power outages in central, east, and upcountry Maui. Reports of fallen trees on Hana Highway and Honoapi'ilani Highway. There are reports of trees on power lines and downed power lines on Lanai as well, causing a large outage there. Now, there are pockets of outages on Hawaii Island as well, especially on the east side. Hawaii County Civil Defense saying the peak of the storm and its impacts are expected tonight and tomorrow morning for Hawaii Island. We'll be back at 5 p.m. with another update and then a full report on today's wild weather on our news at 6. We'll see you then. Aloha.
This has been a special report from the KHON2 News. You're watching KHON2, home of the KHON2 News.